What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe with No Days Off DFS here to bring you guys some WNBA prop plays for the one-game showdown slate we got today with the New York Liberty taking on my Dallas Wings. A repeat of the game we literally just saw 2 days ago, but hopefully it could be a little bit different as we do have some injury news that we have to pay attention to on today's slate. Yesterday we got the news that Sabrina, she was game time, well, not game time, she's questionable. Same thing with Prizepicks, who left the game last time with the rib injury. Would not be surprised if both those players were to miss today, considering that they do play the Connecticut Suns as the next game. And honestly, you don't need those two players to beat my Dallas Wings. You really don't. If you guys enjoying this content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss any stuff I'm putting out over here on the channel. And drop a like on this video if this video or any of my other videos have helped you guys win some money. Now, yesterday's prop video, it got a lot of good views, a lot of positive feedback from you guys. So I'm going to continue to give you guys some more prop plays. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. Again, if you want to support it, just drop a like on the channel. If you're looking for official plays and stuff like that, check the link down in the description below for the Patreon. My boy BK, he drops his list and stuff every single day. I post stuff up there as well. And then my boy Jay, he has been killing it over on the books. If you're going to get all that content, make sure you just check the link in the description below. It is only $5. Promise you will make that back. Now, looking over here at today's slate, for it, they can technically run a pretty the same rotation they ran last time. Looking at what they did in the last game going up against my Dallas Wings, it was quote unquote a 7-woman rotation when you look at it, because Kennedy Burks, Baby Sabley, and Joshix, they really played all the bulk of the minutes. Sherrod and Davis, they got the garbage time minutes out there, and then Prizepicks only played 13. So we could see possibly the same thing if they actually do decide to sit both those players in Prizepicks and Sabrina. Would not surprise me. Hopefully, maybe they give a salute over here on the any of the books or on the Prizepicks boards or something like that. Right now, she is not up here still. Hopefully, maybe we can, because if Sabrina misses, those assists should be free money. She's going to run the point. She's going to do what she did last time, and I would love to be able to go ahead and play that right there. If Sabrina was to miss, I know people we're going to be looking at Brianna Stewart. We're going to look at JJ. Those are going to be the main two driving forces for the offense. Even if Sabrina was in, and this is what I'm going to focus on, I do still think that Jonquel Jones, she's a mismatch for them out there. Big T, she's not really doing too much. She's not really getting the minutes. Is looking very just not interested a lot of times she's out there on the court. And then Kalani Brown, she can't hang with JJ. Definitely will get herself into foul trouble. And I do like the original prop line for JJ at this 14.5 point line. Right now in home games, she's averaging 15.7 points, and also versus Dallas Wings. Last time she put up 23 points in that game, literally 2 days ago. Now, if we're a little bit worried about that, maybe Sabrina's back, I do actually like this 11.5 point for the Goblin play. Definitely do. I would take that as over as well. But you definitely can. If Sabrina's out, we get the news quick, fast. Go ahead, lock this in with one of your other favorite plays that you actually have on the day. I do actually like that. Now, outside of that one right there, I also like, and I'll go right back to it, would be her rebound prop. It's sitting currently at 10 rebounds. I don't mind taking that 10. Again, regular line, that's really good. But for the safety and value, I do like the 7.5 rebound prop as well. That's another one that we can just go ahead and flock to and take in the spot. Really like the upside for her here to go ahead and snag the rebounds. The only rebounder that I truly have to worry about going up against over there on Dallas side is going to be Natasha Howard, which we're going to get to her in a second in regards to taking that. Now, the combo prop between her and Sacho Sabley, if Sabrina's out, I will have some interest in this just because you're really going to be relying on JJ to get you the over in that one right there. At Satu, last game, she only had 5 rebounds in that. And currently right now, she's only played a handful of games since being back. I want to say, 2 games since being back, and it's at 5 and 8 rebounds. And the 8 rebounds was back at home going up against Connecticut. So still the judges to be out on whether or not if Satu can actually help in a sense with this right here. But I would much rather take JJ for that, for her regular rebounds, or much better on the Goblin play for her right there. Speaking of Natasha Howard, this honestly is just a gimme right here. That 5.5 rebound line, wouldn't be surprised if she covers this in the first half, if anything, just because she is with Big T not really getting her minutes out there, not doing too well, and it's just looking just mid-level and putrid out there. I love the upside for this right now. Natasha Howard on the road in 8 road games, she's averaging 6.5 rebounds a game right now. Had 9 rebounds in that last game going up against the New York Liberty. The upside's there. She's cleared this literally in 4 out of her last 5 games. It's there for her. New York Liberty, they do give up quite a bit of rebounds to opposing power forwards. That's the spot that she's playing. Looked like she was locked in last game. Big ups to her with her marriage proposal, whatever, her wedding that she just had. So she's out there. She's balling. She's balling so hard. That 5.5 rebounds, love the upside for that. Now, if you want to get spicy, I don't mind. Don't mind it. it would be a bit of a risk. Natasha Howard, the fantasy point scored, she's been very much locked in. They have bumped it up. This was not at 33 the last time that they were out there, nor was it at 33 flat. This was, I think they opened up maybe at 31.5 or 32.5 fantasy points when this line first opened. The upside, if Dallas is even going to keep this close, is going to be on the back of Natasha, Satu, and Enrique to go out here and actually carry the team. But this one is going to be the favorite line for me, Natasha Howard over that 5.5 rebound. Now, some unders that we can take. Yes, and it is going to be Breanna Stewart. Looking over at Stewie, can she go out here and go and score another 26 points? Yes, she can. No doubt in my mind. I do like her 5.5 free throws because Dallas, we do foul quite a bit. She had made 9 free throws in that last game going up against them. Do like the over for that right there, especially if Sabrina's going to be out, because that means she's going to have to take more shot attempts. This under that I have is going to be specifically for if Sabrina is in the game. If Sabrina does play, and you can go ahead and jump on this line before they bump it, because I'm pretty sure it will get bumped down for it. But the 46.5 fantasy point score, she didn't even cover this in the last game that Sabrina missed. She finished with 42.9 fantasy points going up against them. I don't mind taking the under here, as right now at home, she's only averaging right around 42 to 43 fantasy points a game in her home games. Yes, last game going up against Dallas, you would have thought she would have covered it. No, she didn't. As she did do quite a bit in regards to the scoring. She did have a couple of rebounds and whatnot. But if the game gets out of hand, she's not going to be out there to go ahead and be the driving force. Now, this field goal attempts, I want to say last game was at like 15 and a half, bumped up by 2, 17 and a half. Only if Sabrina was to miss today would I go right back to this play right here, because she's going to have to take the shot attempts in order for them to stay in this game. If Sabrina's in, I'm not going to worry about even trying to touch that. I'm going to hammer the under on this 46.5 fantasy points. It is too high to me. I don't see any reason why it would be up this high, unless the books already know, unless Prizepicks knows that Sabrina is going to be out today. But again, it's a 50-50 chance that she actually plays. And if we can actually get the value on taking the under on this, I will go ahead and hammer that. And if she's in, if she's out, slight lean on taking the under. I really kind of just favor taking the under on that one, period. Now, this one right here, it could come back and bite me in the butt, but I will go right back to taking the unders on Big T, Tierra McCowan. Just the minutes have not been there. The production, the upside, none of it has been there for her. The under on Tierra McCowan, 23.5 fantasy points scored. I like going right back to that. Last game, she went out there, she only had 12 fantasy points. Could she come out here, ball so hard, just be a driving force? Maybe they actually feature her a little bit more. Yes, she can. But with that, she also could go ahead and get herself into foul trouble. So she possibly could go ahead and just go into this line once again. I will go ahead and take my chances on taking the under on Tierra McCowan for that 23.5. And then a little bit spicy on the 17.5 points, rebounds, and assists, as she did not come close to covering this with only 9 points, rebounds, and assists in that last game. Definitely looking forward to taking the under on that one as well. So that's 2 different plays that you can actually take, depending on which one you actually feel comfortable with for Tierra McCowan. Last play for me to go over is going to be my girl, Enrique. Looking at her, I do actually like her. It's not up. Oh, the 2.5 3 points made. She covered this the last game. She's covered it in 3 out of her last 5 games, including the All-Star game that they recently just played. And if you go back to last season, she has covered this in every single game going up against New York Liberty. One thing Enrique's going to do is chuck threes. Now, she did look a little passive in that last game. That is why I also do like her assist line. I don't like that 4.5. I like the 3.5 assists that we can actually go ahead and take. As you can see, she's cleared us in 4 out of her last 5 games, and going up against the New York Liberty, of course, in that last game, she did cover it, but also on the season right now, in their road game, she's averaging 4.6 assists on the road. So do like the upside of just going ahead and take that 3.5 assist goblin line. Definitely compare it with some of your MLB lines or preseason NFL. All those things are good lines that we can actually take. And then, of course, if we're going to expect for them to stay in the game and maybe keep it close, 2.5 3 points made. That one, I do like the over for that one as well. And then you can sprinkle slight lean on the 8 3-point attempts as well. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Hopefully, you guys got something from this. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content I'm dropping over here on the channel. And drop a like on the video, again, if you guys enjoyed it. If you're looking for official plays and everything, check the link down in the description below for the Patreon. Good luck to everybody. Peace.